Hello, everybody. My name is Delzar and today we're doing a reaction video to Flowstate and a video called "Get a Real Job." And have I heard that statement? I have definitely heard that statement.
How many of you guys out there have strict parents? I know a lot of people struggle
Yeah,
with parents or role models in general who, they have an idea of what your future should look like. I mean, maybe they tell you that if you're going to be successful, you have to study engineering. You got to go to a top university. Or if you don't go
none
into
of these things are
finance, then
true.
you're not going to have a prosperous life, right? But maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you've always envisioned yourself going into the arts, making music or anything really. Maybe you want to go into landscaping or like an outdoorsy job. And so I can imagine people struggle with this. You know deep down that you want to do one path, while everyone else around you tells you that you're not going to make any money with that, it's not a respected profession, and that you're going
First off, fuck respect. And the only thing that makes any sense is do you make enough money? Fuck everybody else.
to waste your time if you try. Now, I've got a couple of thoughts here. Of course, if you want to do that, like you would love to be an engineer or a doctor or something traditional, and you really enjoy that path, then by all
Yeah,
means, you should do it. You should never compromise your future because of what someone else thinks is right for you. I mean, you know
true.
yourself better than anyone else. However, this next part I'm really passionate about. Personally, I do not want to look back on my life and realize that I did not follow my passion because someone else told me, get a real job, right? That would just be such a tragedy to waste your potential. Because here's the thing, man. Your parents or whoever might be telling you that what you want to do is not reasonable, it's not a career, probably are coming from a place of tradition or old school thinking, right? They might not really
Yeah,
appreciate how much knowledge there is out there and what you can teach yourself, right? What you can gain from the internet. I'm not saying that everyone is going to go out and gain Elon Musk levels of knowledge about engineering and rocketry just from YouTube videos.
did Elon gain all that information, or did he have the ability to just get lucky for a bit until he could get the information?
But what I am saying is that you have more possibilities than you might initially think.
Oh yeah, by the way, don't think that Elon was born on a fucking diamond mine family or some shit. No, he was born out of some poor people. I'm just saying that the man had like not great starting, but he had two parents, which is a lot for some people. He's very intellectual. He's an interesting individual. And yes, this has nothing to do with the video, but fuck it.
I mean, the mere fact that you have a stable internet connection and a computer or a phone to listen to this video is proof that you've got a lot at your fingertips. When I was in college, I
Yep.
realized that my degree was not going to be that useful in terms of preparing me for what it was designed for, the careers that it was designed for. Because I studied game design in college, basically
Mm-hmm.
just
Mm-hmm.
how to make video games. And I mean, bless their hearts, the professors and the staff, but that program barely scratched the surface in terms of what you would need to have a really strong start, right? So, if you wanted to become a 3D modeler, for example, right out of the gate, you were probably going to have to spend a lot of time teaching yourself and practicing on your own.
Which is why I'm
And
just
I
doing
wasn't
it on my
passionate about
own.
3D modeling, but I would spend hours on YouTube watching tutorials about digital painting, music production, stuff that I was really interested in and stuff that goes into making a game. And granted, I never got a job in the game industry after college, but I was much more equipped than if I just showed up to class and just did the work. Because there's obviously a certain level of stability and expectation that comes from a traditionally proven field like finance, like engineering, because that's probably what parents or role models want for you. They want stability. And it makes sense. I mean, I think that most people are coming from a good place. They just want to see you succeed. But if it's at the expense of your mental health or your happiness, I don't
Yep.
think you should go for that. Because if you want to do something that is not traditional, like studying how to make video games, then you're going to have a mentality of self education to some degree. You're going to have to teach yourself something. And let me elaborate on my degree specifically. I guarantee that there
Sorry, I'm not pausing or stopping this enough to actually like really put in my commentary, mostly because I'm trying to actually listen. God damn. Yeah. Okay, so let me reformat my brain. Yeah, a lot of this is well said. I say this often when I listen to his videos because they're just all around really well made. Flow State has a ton, I mean a ton of stuff for you to go When did I not realize that there was a time when I needed to actually put back into the productivity of what life has given me? Does that make any sense logistically as a sentence? Probably not. But I'm speaking of emotion and out of my ass, so who fuck knows?
There were plenty of students in my program whose parents heard from their kid, like, hey, dad, I want to go to college, but I want to study how to make video games. And they're like, no, you're not. That's a waste of time. That's not a real job. And you and I know that's a complete load of crap. I mean, if you're watching this video, you're probably pretty interested in games. And you
Yeah,
know how massive the gaming industry is. It's huge. These companies need huge teams. They need programmers, artists, modelers. It's a very established field. But plenty of people probably still think that it's just something for nerds who don't make any money. And, there are probably some people who wanted to study that in college, but because their parents said no, they had to give it up. And that is just a shame, man. Look, I understand that not everyone can become a YouTuber, not everyone can become a singer or an artist or an actor. It would obviously.
would I rather have unlimited bacon or achieve the dreams that I am working towards? Is that the question? What is the rather in this situation, local? You have to explain. Okay. I'd rather get rid of all bacon for everyone else in this world and myself than lose what I am planning to do for myself. I'll be damned if I don't achieve what I plan to do. It's really simple, the answer. No thought went into that.
dilute the value of that. And that's not my goal with this video. What I'm trying to say is that you should follow what you want to do. There's never been a better time in history than today for you to teach yourself how to do something, and it's never been a better time to explore non-traditional routes. I bring up my YouTube channel a lot because it's what I'm passionate about, but it is 100% true that I could not have done this if I did not have the internet. I could not have taught myself what I learned, I didn't know how to make thumbnails or titles, anything like that. And because it's non-traditional, there's no like YouTube school, right? So you're gonna have to teach yourself this. But like I said, with the
YouTube
advent
school
of
is
social
kind of
media,
funny because there is channels that
if
do
you really
YouTube
want to do
school
something
effectively.
and you're really passionate.
Did I watch them in the beginning? Yeah, I watched a lot of those ones first. But then I said, fuck them. Their way of doing things leads to, well, how they got their stuff. I'll put my neck out there and just rush it. If it gets hacked off, well, I'll grow a new start.
You should try it. Don't listen to someone if they're trying to gaslight you into doing something that you hate. You gotta do what's right for you. Alright, guys. I'll catch you later.
Everyone, as I've said in the last like 3 Flowstate videos, this will be coming out much before any of these because these are older videos, so I will put them later on in the pipeline. Okay? My name has been Delzer Slip. I need y'all to like and subscribe and go back to these videos because they are fucking phenomenal. Support this artist, YouTuber, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Song maker, musician. Yeah, just all around support them, please. It is Flowstate, and I need y'all to do that. Okay, thank you very much. I don't feel like giving myself an outro, and yeah, I think that's enough.